Hello everyone, my name is Jacob Robert Perry and I welcome you all to the second annual AHS Tribecast Student Council Officer Debate. We originally did this last year where you actually saw me up on the podium and we believed that it went pretty well and we should do it again. I welcome you all to hear the candidates for the External Vice President, Miss Jesiah Hampton and Miss Allison Rios. Candidate order is determined by a coin flip done before the debate, with Jesiah beginning with the first question and Allison beginning with the second question. Candidates are allowed 3 minutes to respond to each question after the first general question, or the first question I will be asking today. After both candidates have answered, each candidate is allowed a 1-minute rebuttal. If arguments get out of hand, the moderator must stop them, and freezing or asking for a second to think of an answer does not stop the clock, so use your time wisely. Ladies, are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay. Jesiah, who are you and why are you running?
My name is Jesiah Hampton. I'm a junior, obviously. I do track, I do swim, and I'm running for this position because I want to bring Anderson to high school together and unite them, because sometimes I feel like we're kind of separated. So I feel like with me in this position, I can help bring us together.
Okay, and Allison, who are you and why are you running?
Hi, I'm Allison Rios. I'm a junior and I am running because I want to bring the school together, but also create fun events for everyone to have a fun time with their family. I feel like that's very important.
Okay, and Allison, with time starting now, what is your understanding of this role?
My understanding of this role is I am putting together fun activities for the school, because school can be stressful, but everyone should have a place to come together and feel free to be themselves. And with me in this position, I would make sure that there are multiple things and activities, so like Elfie and like fun food and stuff. I would bring that in and make more. I'd add more to it. This is essentially what I want to do. But bring in more profit with bringing in more families.
Okay, and Jesiah, the same question, what is your understanding of this role?
My understanding of this role is that I will be planning events for the school. I will be communicating with other officers and essentially the student body and other administration within the building. I'll be preparing fundraisers and that's it. That's all I can remember.
Okay. To start with Jesiah, what are some things you have noticed in student council that you wish to improve?
Just diversity as a whole. I understand that not everybody, like there's a GPA, I think, requirement for it, but I just feel like we need more diversity within so we can have a better understanding of the student body as a whole.
Allison, same question. What are some things you've noticed in student council that you wish to improve?
I'd really wish to improve the organization to bring in more people. I feel like if events were fully organized and with my help and all of that, I feel like we can have a big crowd and showing of bringing more people together.
Okay. Now is the time where rebuttals are allowed and the full 3 minutes can be used. So let's start with Allison. How do you plan to fix the collaboration and delegation issue within the current external committee?
Repeat? Can I?
How do you plan to fix the collaboration and delegation issue with the current external committee?
I really feel like I'm organized. I say this a lot, but if with my organization skills I can make everyone communicate better together, if I lay out everything that needs to be done, I need this done, I need this done, I need this done, our communication and our collaboration should be more, should be better, it should be improved.
And Jesiah, how do you plan to fix the collaboration and delegation issue within the current external committee?
I plan to be a strong leader, and I feel like with me, I feel like I represent more the student body, and with me being in a leadership position, they will feel more comfortable listening to me and like comfortable with me in general and they see me like as like their equal, not really like their leader, like, oh, she's cool, like, you know, that's it.
Allison, do you have a rebuttal to that?
Besides being friendly, do you see yourself like taking charge? Like,
Yeah, it's being a strong leader.
I get that, but you were saying being their equal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be pushed around, but I'm gonna let everybody know I need this done, I want this done. But at the same time, they're not going to fear me or be like scared to come to me with anything or like any problems they're having.
All right. And Julia, do you have a rebuttal to anything Allison has said? Okay. I believe I started with Allison last question. Julia, as External is involved with fundraising, what are some fundraising events such as the tailgate and the fall fest? Oh my lord, I wrote this question pretty badly. There are fundraising events such as the tailgate and the fall festival. What kind of events would you want to put on and how?
Fundraising events?
Such as the fall festival and the tailgate.
I have an idea, like it's for a talent show where we could like, you have to buy your way in to compete, so that could help raise money and fundraise for us. And it'd also be like a fun event for the whole school to come together.
Part of that question was me asking how would you plan to do that?
How would I plan to do this? I would just start off by like getting the information out, putting that out like on our social medias we have, and like just communicating with the school like that this is happening, and maybe like do some videos on how to sign up. So.
Okay. And Allison, what are some fundraising events that you plan to put on?
I plan to put on family nights. I believe that with more people, that comes more equity for the student council to have stuff for more events like tailgates and proms. Family night would, I'd put it together by, starting with flyers, but bringing in stuff like good food, and then like we maybe have a movie or we do something like that, something simple, but we still have multiple family nights to bring in more money.
And Julia, you are allowed a 1-minute rebuttal to whatever Allison has just said.
How will that be bringing in money?
So they would have to pay for tickets and they'd have to pay for snacks. They'd have to do those kinds of things. So like buying the tickets, and then that would bring in some money for us to, throw back into later events like maybe tailgate or like prom.
Okay, that's all of the questions that I have written down. Beginning with Allison, do you have any closing remarks that you would like to make to the students that could potentially be voting for you this Wednesday?
I would just like to say thank you. Thank you for potentially voting for me. I just want to make a difference, and we have a very fun year next year.
Julia, do you have any closing remarks that you would like to make?
I would just like to say thank you for considering me to be the next external vice president. If I win or lose, I know that there will be a difference made.
All right. That has been the second annual External Vice President debate hosted by AHS Tribecast. And always remember, forever proud, forever strong, forever Indians.